All right, just like year 3, everyone stop, go grab a bucket of popcorn, and sit down. We got some translations to go through, and not just characters, missions too. What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today, like I said at the beginning, you better have that bucket of popcorn or candy or whatever you want to be eating, essentially. I think someone in my year 3 translation video said like they grab pancakes or something like that, so dips to you if you do that. But anyway, we have lots of translations to go over, not just cards and everything. I'm going to go over the cards, so if you want to take a look at, if you've already heard about these and everything like that, I'm going to have a timestamp down in the description below that you can go ahead and check out, and you can just, basically go to that time, and it's going to go straight to the missions and everything. I don't think this video is going to be like 30 minutes long, but there's still a lot of stuff to go over, and these are, of course, just thanks, a huge shout out to DBZ Space, because if it weren't for this, then we'd have to wait till basically tomorrow or Friday, basically Japan time, in terms of looking at all the translations and everything. And I want to get this done as soon as possible, because I know the moment all of these drop, everyone's just gonna be flooding Twitter and comments and everything about questions and everything. So here we go. We're gonna answer everything right now. Every single mission that we currently know of, unless there is some mid-Golden Week stuff where new missions and stuff come out, which I do think there might be potentially, because a returning event might come later based on 2 cards I'm going to go over later. But anyway, let's get into everything right now. And just again, so I can say it one more time, in the description below is a timestamp to skip all of the card translations. You've seen them already, whether you saw my Twitter post, you prefer Reddit, the whole 9 yards, or you saw a bunch of videos about this already, and you're like, man, I don't want to see this anymore. Go ahead and click the timestamp down below, and you can go straight to the missions. All right, so let's get started. First off, going over all the cards right now that were new and that were announced and everything. First off is a SR Old Kai. He's sleeping. This is an interesting one. So it doesn't seem to be from a banner or anything like that. Some people were kind of hoping that maybe this is from the Friends banner or anything like that. But as of right now, we can only get it through missions and everything like that. And then also I'm going to guess probably some daily logins, but basically what it is you throw it in. You can't level it up or anything like that, obviously, but you throw it into a character and they have a 30% chance to then get their essay up a level. So there's literally no point to holding on to these guys. You might as well try your luck and just see if it goes well. I mean, I'd still say sometimes when it says 50%, it's kind of an but there are times where people have had extremely good luck with these, just using a 50% from another character and everything like that. So, I mean, just, you get them, throw them into some guy, and hope for the best, I guess, It's, unfortunately, it's not a full, Elder Kai or anything like that, but, hey, better than nothing. So you might get really lucky and be able to up someone's essay attack that you've had at SA1 for a while. Maybe you had it at SA9 for a long time. You just can't get the Elder Kai, who knows. But anyway, so that's basically what this guy does. Nothing special other than that. Next is, of course, the big guy himself, the Vegeta Blue. Yes, SSB Vegeta Evolution is the official name, and I kind of like the Evolution name. Although I kind of wish this guy was just simply named Evolution so you could run 2 Vegeta Blues on like an agility team or something like that. But you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself because, yeah, that's what it is. But anyway, he is the Pure Sans category leader. Yes, so anyone who's a full Saiyan, but funny enough, in the category itself, you can't use fusions or you can't use Patara, which, oh man, I was really hoping to use a LR Gogeta and an LR Vegeta, or any of my other Vegeta. I mean, it would basically just turn into an Vegito and Gogeta team at that point right there. But hey, come on, who wouldn't have wanted that category? I mean, come on, you know it, deep down somewhere, you want some category in the future to just be like, man, we want it like this. And don't give me any of that, oh, they have to make it balanced and everything. Bandai hasn't cared about balance in a long time, so anyway, let's take a look at what he does. So category, key +3, HP and defense up 170%, and attack up 130%. He's just like the STR Gohan in that regards. He doesn't give any other stats in terms of like a type, so he's not giving agility typing or anything like that, which kind of sucks. I kind of like it when they do that, they give the 90% or even the 70% or something like that. So I wish he did that, so Chef the Vegeta. No. But I do expect to see some of those comments down below just because of what he does. This is not really a shaft on him per se, it's just simply anyone who has this. Bandai, make greatly lowering defense do something more, or just do anything, I guess, in that general sense, because this greatly lowering defense does nothing. Yes, you can say, the whole Broly thing and everything like that, but literally, it does nothing besides those 2 stages. That's it. In fact, hey, I'm pretty sure with the way that the metas are right now on physical Broly, you can take that down and not have to greatly lower defense. So technically 1 stage right now, and criticals bypass all that. So again, greatly lowering defense does nothing. But, you know, I'm beating a dead horse at this moment. So, anyway, so we're going to go into his passive skill. So, his passive skill is at 100, your attack goes up to 120%. Okay, pretty standard stuff. And your defense goes up 60%. And you will attack 2 extra times. And for every time that you attack, then you will get a 7% increase in your defense with a total of 70%. And if conditions are met, you will then transform. Now, as of this moment, I don't know what the conditions are in terms of him transforming. I'm sure it's already out there and everything like that. So we'll have to, you know, if you, I'll put it down in the comments. Essentially, I'll pin the comment and be like, hey, by the way, to get him to his transformation state, you basically do this. As long as it's not as bad as LR, Gogeta, and Vegito, then that's all I really care about. So, but I do know for a fact that when he does Dokkan Awaken, it is attack and defense up 130, or not Dokkan Awaken, sorry. When he goes into his transform state, it's attack and defense up 130% automatically, and then he will attack an additional 2 times, but those 2 attacks will not be super attacks, no matter what, okay? Because if you look at the kanji, you compare it to someone like the physical Vegito and everything like that, that it will say, like, you have a small chance of doing a super attack. You look at physical Cooler, you have a chance to do a super attack from that additional attack. This Vegeta explicitly says just simply you'll do 2 additional attacks. There is absolutely no Hisatsu Waza kanji, nothing like that. So you will not be doing 2 additionals. Now, if you give him additionals, obviously, even the base level 5 one, and he does do that additional attack, that has obviously a chance to become a super attack, which then again would increase your defense and everything. Although, I guess technically he's already transformed, so you're not increasing the defense. But you guys get the idea in that regards right there. So just keep that in mind. In terms of Link, pretty standard stuff you'd expect from the guy. The only thing that is new essentially is that he has a Tournament of Power one, because again, this is from the Tournament of Power, so he gets that +3 key. So if you're running him on Jiren's team or anything like that, then great. You know, he gets +3 key. You got key, no key issues here whatsoever. This is what he looks at like when he's maxed out. I guess kind of average, honestly, I'm going to say, in terms of just simply max stats if you have him rainbowed. Obviously, from his, like, his key multiplier and the fact that he has 120% up and all that kind of stuff, put him on the UI Goku's team. UI Goku's team is going to be his best category. So, plus, he'll probably link pretty well with the UI Goku, would be my guess. I know people were already crunching the numbers and everything like that, and he's kind of just, you know, average, I guess, in those regards. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm going for this guy. I am going for this guy no matter what. So, I love this art. I love the card itself. I'm going to have a blast with this card. But, you know, just, I guess people are somewhat disappointed. You know, they're always going to scream the whole, you know, Vegeta shafted and all this other stuff. So I'm just like, well, you know what? I'm going to go for him at least. So hopefully I can pull him. So we'll have to see. But anyway, so that's the new Vegeta. He's awesome and everything. Like I said, I'll put the conditions in order to transform him essentially down in the comments below if I can find it. If not, the first person I see, I'll pin it and that will be it. So moving on, we get Jiren's Awakening. Surprisingly, does not have a transformation mechanic. I guess they're going to push that forward until some other time, and they'll probably come up with a brand new card and everything like that. So anyone hoping that the STR Jiren that you pulled is going to get a transformation, sad. Oh well, man, you know, Akatsuki's done this many times before, so I'm not really surprised. So anyway, so Jiren here is going to get a the usual category buff. He's going to be category to the Survival Tournament of Power Arc guys, essentially, where it's key +3, it's HP attack and defense up 150%, and he also gives strength types key +3, HP attack and defense up 50%. Okay, pretty cool. We already knew that kind of stuff. Greatly lowers defense. Trash. We don't really need to use it. His SA attack is pretty cool, though. So that is something to definitely keep in mind right there. If we take a look at his passive, though, his passive is both awesome and kind of underwhelming at the same time. And I'm going to show you why. So at the beginning of the turn, his attack goes up. His own attack goes up 130%. And with his defense as well. Okay, pretty awesome, right? He's really powerful. We already knew that. Then he has, it's still keeping the medium chance. So enemies that's here, you'll have a medium chance to stun them, okay? And if you are attacking a stunned enemy, now it doesn't have to be from his stun, just simply if you are attacking a stunned enemy at any moment, you are guaranteed a critical hit. Yes, I'm telling you that right now. Even if you say you don't have the auras for some reason, but you want to test them out, and then you stun somebody and you get a hit and you attack them, and you obviously hit them and everything like that, then he is going to give it, it's going to be an automatic critical. The kanji right here, I believe, yeah, kanarazu right here. Kanarazu means like, kind of like zettai, like it will always happen and everything like that. So you will get a critical on that. Now, the part of this that's kind of like the underwhelming is the fact that, you know, obviously this is going to be amazing for Super Battle Road. The medium chance, I wish it was a high chance, but I guess that would be too overpowered. But again, who's really worrying about all that stuff? But anyway, the downside to this part is that if you look at like Dokkan Fest, especially probably since Super Saiyan 4 Goku, basically, stunning isn't really allowed after certain parts of the battles, essentially. Like the first 2 stages, you know, are kind of the weakling parts, the warm-up sessions, essentially, where you can stun, seal, and that kind of stuff. But after that, you can't stun most. So it's kind of just like, okay, he gets the critical from having strength, right? We already know that. Strength gets an automatic critical no matter what. If you have dupes of him, then great. But it's just kind of like the mechanic of the stun is just like, well, great. Half of his passive isn't gonna work because we can't stun after a certain part. So that's I don't know. It's just really weird in my opinion that they would do that. I know why they don't do stunning on certain stages and everything like that, but in terms of this right here, it kind of would have been like maybe keep it at a medium chance, but in the Dokkan events, this is like the one guy who can stun or something like it's something weird. I don't know. It'd be really cool if that could happen, but again, as it is right now, it's kind of underwhelming for that little part of it right there. Other than that, we already know the dude's powerful and everything, so I mean, he's Jiren, right? He's Jiren. We knew he'd be pretty powerful. Next was, a lot of people were calling it, but I was personally a little surprised. I think they would wait on this a little bit longer, or, we'll probably eventually see another card where he does get a transformation mechanic, but Toppo does Dokkan Awaken into God of Destruction candidate Toppo. And basically, it's funny, he goes from being a super leader, which was super types, key +2, HP attack and defense up 40%, and now he's an all types leader, key +2, and then stats up 70%, so that's pretty funny right there. He will increase attack by 25% for 1 turn for all allies, just like, Super Vegito and all those type of guys do. And then he gives everyone an attack and defense up by 35%. So great, again, amazing support unit on your Jiren team right there. And along besides the free-to-play and Kale. Sorry, yeah, Kale at she's another really good support unit, and she's all in game, which is really cool. So 35% attack and defense up, and then he lowers all enemies' defense by 50% down. Cool, I guess. I mean, we have Turles right now, who does, when he's transformed, he lowers all super type enemies defense by 80% or something like that. It might be a little lower than that, but yeah, I took that into Super Battle Road and it didn't really do much. I mean, maybe I didn't notice it or something like that, but even something as great as lowering it by 50%, you would think oh man, we're gonna hit these guys hard now. Nah, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what the number difference is there. So if someone wants to tell me the numbers below, down in the comments below, by all means, please do. We'll have to see. And yeah, let's keep going on from there. So obviously Toppo, pretty great support unit. 17 is getting his Dokkan Awaken, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, he gets the Shaft Rebirth, but you know what? It is what it is. And the reason I'm saying definitely Shaft on him is because just the fact of the team that you'll run him on, which of course is going to be, again, the Jiren lead. All of these guys have Tournament of Power support key link, the key link. That's +3 keys, and then obviously he's a nuker and everything like that, so you're gonna give him key, and he's gonna get his super attack off no matter what. So it's kind of just like, does he really need the rebirth link? He really doesn't. But you know what? You guys know my thoughts on the whole rebirth link and everything like that. Basically though, tech, key +2, HP attack and defense up 70%, and he stacks his attack for 6 turns, which is pretty nice. Kind of the same thing. Attack and defense up 70%, and then for every tech orb that he obtains, attack up 50%, and then defense up 10%. So, unfortunately, it's still one of those things where you have to deal with only the tech orbs, but, and this is the big one, he's pretty powerful. He really is. You give him up to SA10, you give him some orb, give him some orb investment in the ability system, and just 3 tech orbs, only 3 tech orbs gets him, over 100% of the attack and the defense right there. So, yeah, I'll take it. That's pretty nice right there, actually. So, we'll have to test him out. Obviously, his best partner is going to be the Tech 18 and everything like that. But overall, the guy's still pretty powerful. So, I'm actually hoping for a dupe or 2 of him to give him some orbs, really see what he's like. I think it'd be pretty cool. So, other than that, though, that's pretty much it for 17. He's a beast of a card. He's pretty good. So, 18, and by the way, real quick, his super attack's pretty cool. By the way, hopefully I've been able to show off the super attacks on the side and everything like that. There are videos of it floating around. If I'm not able to get it the way I particularly want to, I'll leave a link down in the description below, as well as you can go ahead and check out all the super attacks. So, anyway, the 18 that we just got with the UI Goku and the Jiren banner we had about a month ago, she's getting a Dokkan Awaken now. Basically, it's tech key +2, HP attack and defense up 70%. Again, you're not running these guys for the leader skills. You got way better guys. She has a 6-turn stack for the defense. It goes up by 30%. It's just like Super Saiyan 4 Goku, basically. Nothing special there. Attack and defense up 70%, just like her brother. And then she changes physical orbs to tech orbs. And then for every orb that she obtains, just any orb, basically, attack up 12% and defense up 7%. So that's pretty nice right there. So she's obviously a really good partner to run with the 17 right there. So that'd be kind of a cool combo duo right there. Super attack, again, looks pretty awesome, which is cool. So, yeah, pretty good card. Pretty good card. Next, we're going on to Ribrianne. Yay, super physical. I guess this is a farmable one, I'm guessing, even though we just got a strength farmable one, which is a little weird in my opinion. But yeah, there's a physical Ribrianne that does have a transformation mechanic. But basically, she's a Peach Girl category. And physical types, key +2, HP attack and defense up 70%. So I think the physical part's obviously a little bit more than what the strength one has. She will raise her attack for 6 turns. Pretty standard stuff, I guess. She's a little weird. So she raises her attack and defense by 80% when she uses a super attack. So Hisatsuwaza no Toki ni, attack defense up 80%. And when she collects a key orb, essentially, she gets +1 more. That's the way that it's worded. So it's kind of like the LR Gohan, the LR Teen Gohan, where for every orb he obtained, he got an extra +1 orb. And then if it happened to be an int orb, then you got obviously +1, which is then technically +3, because int gives you more than 1, or whatever type you're using does that. And then she also has a Tokidoki chance, which it kind of is like a 30% chance, give or take, to transform, and she can do it a total of 2 times. Nikai, okay? So I personally haven't seen the transformation or anything like that. I know her super attack is just something like the rolling ball thing that made Vegeta want to dodge. So that's kind of funny, I guess. But other than that, I guess she's a farmable unit, maybe. I'm not really sure. She gets rebirth, so yeah, my guess is that she's probably farmable from whatever story event that we're supposed to be getting. So cool, I guess. We'll have to see. Next, we're going on to Dispo. Dispo going all speed mode and everything like that. He actually starts out as non-speed mode, and he Dokkan awakens to speed mode, essentially. It's agility types, key +2, HP attack and defense up 70%. Raises attack for 6 turns. I'm starting to see a trend here with all the raise the attack for 6 turns, guys. But this guy's kind of interesting. So at the beginning of the turn, he gets an attack up by 20%. Now, this is not just simply at the beginning of the turn, he's attack up 20%, and you got to build it up somehow. Every single start at the beginning of the turn, your attack will go up 20%. This kanji right here, which you might see for something like, Mainichi or something like that, which would mean every day. Mai right here means every. So every turn at the beginning, you get 20% up in the attack. And you dodge. Yes, your dodge goes up by 15%, but your dodge has a cap on it. The attack doesn't. The dodge doesn't. The dodge does have a cap. The attack does not have a cap. So 60% for dodge. That's actually really good. Throw 15 extra dodge on there if you really wanted to, and yeah, you're doing some pretty good damage. So he's definitely gonna be pretty good. And he gets super fierce battle. So you're gonna awaken the guy from the Jiren event that will be coming out tomorrow. So that's pretty cool. By the way, all these cards seem to be coming out at like 2 p.m. Japan time, which is 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So adjust clocks accordingly, basically. Again, I don't know though if that's just simply a kind of a timestamp that they have on there, but they might change because of all the hype and everything like that. Hard to say. We'll have to see. So anyway, so Dispo's looking pretty good. I'm definitely interested in testing them out on Super Battle Road because 60%, that's actually a lot higher than a level 15 or level 20 dodges if you give that to like an int type. And you guys know, at least the way this feels, is that the chances of doing certain ability stat stuff on Super Battle Road is definitely lower, it feels like. I can't prove it or anything like that, but it just simply feels lower half the time, and I know a lot of people agree with that. But it'll be interesting to see to test him out and see how often he really does dodge. So that'd be pretty cool. So anyway, going on to these next 2 farmable units right here, which is the 17 and 18. So that means obviously the tech and the 2 tech ones can technically have a farmable super attack. These are from the story event. Their leader skill is just simply that they're the survival art category. Category key +2, HP attack and defense up 40%, and then 18 here is 60%, or 30%, but with +3 key. Again, you're not really going to run them for the leader skills. They both lower attack, nothing special. I mean, obviously, lowered attack is really nice, but again, you're not really going to be paying attention to that with these guys. Basically, though, the way it works is that for every orb you obtain, doesn't matter what orb, but every orb that attains, your attack goes up by 10%, and for every, when you attack whatever enemy you're attacking, you have a high chance to seal their super attack. So Hisasawaza and then a high chance right here, that's the kanji for high, so make sure you keep an eye on that, and it can be sealed for only 2 turns. Okay, so it'll be sealed for 2 turns. So hopefully you can take him out, or you don't have to really worry about it. So that's pretty cool right there. 18, on the other hand, though, what she does is she, again, gets a defense boost by 10%. Not an attack boost, but a defense boost. And then she also has a medium chance, again, Chu here for that kanji right there. She has a medium chance to stun the enemy for 2 turns that you are currently attacking. So kind of the same plots right there. Now, there are 2 cards I haven't gone over yet. I'm going to go back over those guys right now. And basically what we're going to do is, if I can actually go to the schedule, let's open up a new tab right here. We don't need to look at that anymore. There are 2 new cards. There are these physical Gokus. This is a physical Goku and this physical Majin Vegeta. Now, if you notice the pose and everything like that, this is the same cards art that we had from the Battlefield 2.0 that we just had about 2 months ago or something like that. So this makes me think that maybe it is coming back. I'm not really sure. I doubt it's farmable. It's probably a summable unit. But the nice thing is, originally I thought like, oh crap, they're going to throw another one of these guys onto this banner and make the rates terrible and everything like that. These 2 guys don't release until the 1st of May, which is technically the 2nd, I think. It's 5 p.m. Yeah, no, it is. Okay, it's still the 1st of May, which is a Tuesday. So it's going to be on either a different banner or it's going to be available probably in the Baba shop or something like that, maybe, you know, from, again, getting the Battlefield 2.0 gems and currency and all that kind of stuff. Again, we're not really sure, but basically, both Goku and the Vegeta here, they're either extreme or physical or super type, key plus 2, AP attack and defense up 70%. Nothing special there. In terms of this, though, Vegeta does greatly increase his attack for 1 turn, whereas Goku greatly increases his defense for 1 turn. And by the way, Goku is strength, not physical. I don't know why I said physical. And probably because his gi kind of looks green to me at some points in it, you know, with certain art and everything like that. But anyway, so he greatly raises his attack right there, so that's pretty cool. And then in terms of his passive skill for Goku here, for every time he attacks, his defense goes up by 30%, and for every time he is attacked, then his attack goes up by 30%, which has a cap of 120, where his defense has a cap of 90%. And then Vegeta is actually the opposite. Vegeta has a cap of 120% for his defense, and his attack has a cap of 90%, where it's the same thing, where every time Vegeta attacks, he gets a defense increase, and then when he gets attacked, he gets an attack increase. So actually, maybe those are the same. But anyway, you guys get the idea. So those guys are coming on the 1st. Again, I could take a wild guess at right now that they're going to be part of the Baba Shop stuff, where you take the Battlefield 2.0 currency and everything like that, and you go ahead and do that. So we'll have to see. I don't know. Might go for them. Hard to say. Okay, so we got the cards done, and if you are clicked on the timestamp right now, that means you want to see the missions. You want to see every single mission for Golden Week that we can possibly go through, and there's a lot of them. I'm going to be going through them. Maybe some of them kind of fast, some of them not kind of fast. I will kind of just branch over a few of them that are pretty standard, like, you know, beat this stage once. I'm pretty sure we can all see that, okay? Now, 2 words right now that I want everyone to get accustomed with that, or actually maybe 2 or 3 words technically, but 2 words definitely, maybe a 3rd one I'm going to put up on the screen right now, okay? First word is going to be this one, daily, right here, okay? So I'm going to click on this to show you guys. Anytime you see this word, this is daily, or in Japanese, technically it's pronounced daily, okay? Remember, no L's in Japanese here. Daily is the first word I want you to look at, okay? Second is going to be, let's see if I can even find one. Oh, I guess I can just click on this one. Doesn't really matter. Clear, okay? Clear. Clear a stage. This is what I want you, this is the second word that I want you guys to see right here, okay? And as of right now, this is going to be the 3rd kanji. Potentially, I could actually maybe add a 4th the more I think about it. And it's going to be this kanji right here, which is Kai, okay? So Jukai or Nanakai, so 7 times or 10 times. Kai stands for how many times you do something, okay? Anytime you see these 3 kanji, or katakana, or hiragana, or whatever it happens to be, when you're looking at it, this right here is kanji, by the way. That is what you're going to know what to do if you just happen to look at it and you don't have time to go into a translator or anything like that, okay? So, without further ado, let's get into all this stuff. So, a lot of these missions up here at the top first are just daily here. One kanji to recognize right here is that this says Nichiyobi right here, Nichiyobi no Mi, which means on Sunday. Saturday is Doyobi if you go to this one right here. So basically every Friday or every Saturday and Sunday, you'll be able to, if you just simply go through a Dokkan Fest, okay? So again, this is the kanji for any kind of Dokkan Fest event. I shouldn't really say Dokkan Fest, I should say Dokkan event. Basically clear a Dokkan event 1 time on Saturday. You get this, you get a Grand Kai medal. Clear on Sunday, you get an Elder Kai medal, okay? This is happening every weekend. It happens mostly for a lot, it's been happening a lot of weekends lately for the past few months, but this is guaranteed that they are here until the end of May, basically. As you can see, this one, of course, is just simply the weekend. I believe the last one is the 20th. Okay, so the 20th is the last one, and I think everything ends like on the 23rd, probably would be my guess. So just keep that in mind right there. But basically, every weekend, clear a Dokkan event 1 time on Saturday and Sunday, and you get both of them, okay? Now, you cannot do the one on Sunday, on Saturday, and vice versa and all that stuff. If you miss the one on Saturday, you gotta wait until next weekend, okay? This is how it's gonna work, okay? So that's how it's always worked, and that's how it's gonna go, okay? Now, the next few medals are dealing with the new story mode, okay, with the Tournament of Power and everything like that. And there are 3 of them, but I'm going to go over the one right here, and then I'm going to glance over I'm going to quickly skim over the other ones because it's just simply clearing it a lot lower or doing something not as many times, okay? So, this one is getting a character's level up to, this is another kanji I'll probably put up on the screen as well, Hisatsuwaza, okay? We've seen it plenty of times, but I know a lot of people aren't used to seeing it sometimes, so I'm going to put it up there as well. Hisatsuwaza, level 10, okay? Now, what does it say? It says, Event Dragon Ball Super, and then Survival Arc, okay, Chikara no Taikai. Okay, so this is talking about, again, the story level, or the story mission, okay, that's going to be coming. It says, let's see, Jinzo Ningen 18号 no Hisatsuwaza o 10 ni shimashou. So, make Android 18's super attack level 10. Now, which 18 is this talking about? The farmable one, the agility one that we just went over a few minutes ago. If you skipped over the character descriptions that I went over and everything like that, this one does that, okay? So if you get her up to SA 10, boom, you're all good to go, okay? It's not the tech one, because the tech one's from a banner. This one's from the story event. It even says it right here, talking about the survival tournament arc and everything like that. If you farm her up to SA 10, and I'm assuming there's probably going to be some, you know, category you can use on the event that increases drop rates and everything like that. I don't know what those are, because the event's not out yet. But basically, get her up to SA 10, boom, you're good to go, okay? So you got to do that 10 times, you get 2 stones, okay? Then, if you go over here to the next one, it's the same thing, but for Android 17. Jinzo Ningen 17号 no Hisatsuwaza level o 10 ni shimashou. Okay? So get Android 17's SA up to 10, the same as his sisters, and you get 2 stones, okay? Then the next one down here is, again, these are kind of in reverse order. If you're looking at the missions tab, you're going to see it in the opposite order. You're going to see the lowest one to the highest one. But basically, this is just the opposite order. But basically, if you get up to level 7 right here, then you're going to get one of these medals. If you get up to level 5, you're going to get another one of these medals. And if you get up to level 3, you're going to get more of those medals. So that's all you have to do, okay? So literally get 17 and 18's super attack, the farmable 2, up to SA 10. Boom, you'll get the stones and the medals and all that kind of stuff, okay? This one is pretty easy right here. This is simply a level in the event itself, the story event, okay? But basically clear it 10 times on Z hard. So Z hard we all recognize. Oh, Jukai. So Kai, again, being that kanji I mentioned at the beginning of this section right here. Clear, okay? Clear stage 9 on Z hard 10 times. Very easy to do, no problem whatsoever. Okay, and you'll get these medals. I'm assuming these medals are going to help you Dokkan Awaken the 17 and the 18 probably that are the stone summable ones. So if you have the tech ones to awaken them, they're probably going to take these medals right here, and that's all you have to really do, okay? Clearing Z hard stage 6. Or sorry, this is these 2 right here are 7 and 3 times. So obviously 10 is going to be the max one to get all of those prize missions, okay? Then you have the same thing down for here for 18. In terms of getting the character cards right here as bonus ones, essentially, you have to clear stage 6 on Z hard 10 times, clear stage 1 Z hard 10 times, and obviously less and less to get the other ones, okay? So again, to get those card missions right here, clear it 10 times, and that's all you really have to do, okay? If you cleared it 10 times, you've obviously gotten the past ones already, so you're good to go, okay? Then going to stage 1 through 7, Z hard, cleared on Z hard, just simply clear. That's all you have to do, as you notice right here. Zane did clear. That's all you have to do. Clear all the stages 1 through 7 on Z hard, and you get a turtle shell, okay? Do it on normal, and you get the Z sword item. Pretty cool. I'm assuming you get 1 for every type, essentially, so that's pretty cool. Then we're going to be going into some more missions here. So this is the shop. These ones that we've probably seen. We've seen actually these return quite a bit. These are from the Shampa event, okay? So this is the katakana for Shampa, okay? So Shampa, basically clear stage 8 on Z hard, and you'll get some, you know, Master Roshi medals, I guess. So now I don't know if these will actually show up if you've done them beforehand when the event has been around in the past. I'm assuming yes. Personally, I ignore them because I'm not going into that Shampa event, but I know people will go in there to try to get the Kaba and everything like that. Terrible drop rates on that guy, by the way. Just saying right now, okay? So anyway, but if you do clear stage 8 clear stage 8 on Z hard, and you'll get 1 stone from that. So that's something right there. Z hard stage 7, clear 5 times, clear all of them on Z hard. So these are all just Shampa ones. Again, looking for that katakana about Shampa. Nothing special right there. This is clearing all of the missions from the Tournament of Power, so you don't have to touch the Champa to get these 3 stones right here, but basically clearing all of those other Tournament of Power missions when it comes to the events and everything like that, then you'll get 3 of these stones right here, okay? So just keep that in mind, okay? Then we're going back to the one that we got when Jiren originally came to the game and UI Goku got his Dokkan Awaken, where we could get the STR Caulifla, we could get the Int Kale and everything like that. So just keep that in mind. I don't know, again, if these will return. If you've done these already, I'm assuming yes. I'm assuming yes, but again, not 100% sure. Just keep that in mind, okay? These ones right here are pretty easy. Dokkan Awaken, Super Saiyan 2, Caulifla to, from her STR, from her base STR form into her SSJ2 form, and you'll get the 1 medal. Most of us should have that already. If they don't give it to you automatically, even if you have it already, then I guess they want you to do it again. I'm not really sure, but I guess that's the way it is. A lot of these are simply clearing, stage 7 on Z Hard 30 times to get another one of her cards and everything like that. To get this old Kai, because I know a lot of people will ask about this old Kai, is complete the Tournament of Power, stage 7 Z Hard. Just simply clear it and you get the old Kai. That's all you gotta do. Okay, nothing special there. Again, most of these are just simply clearing the stage at some amount of time. Same here with the Kale and everything like that. That's on stage 3, so nothing real special there. Clear stages 1 through 7 on Z Hard. Again, right here, nothing special. Same on normal. And now, so, gotta catch my breath for a second. All of those right there are from this story event, okay? The story event dealing with either Champa, the Tournament of Power, or the old one, okay? So there's gonna be 3 different events right there if you wanna go ahead and get all the stuff right there. That's all of the mission stuff. 9 times out of 10, it's either raising someone's super attack or clearing it. Again, just simply go back through when I talked about it, and you'll be able to find it if you need to, okay? Now, to go on to the Extreme Z Awakening, Broly's Extreme Z Awakening is returning, and basically, if you are able to go in and if you are able to clear so these ones are a little weird. It has to do with clearing it with certain event or certain teams or clearing it in a certain amount of time, and you'll get stones and things like that, okay? So with this one, you're gonna get 1 stone if you can clear with the category of the half sands, okay? This is the half sand category, not Vegeta's one. Vegeta's pure sand, so that's full-blooded sand. These are half sands, Ultimate Gohan's team, okay? Clear it with a team of half sands on level 20 or above, so any stage 20 or above, you'll be able to clear it. If you use it with a half sand team, you can tell my voice is starting to go out of me right now. If you have to use a whole team though, okay? You can't bring like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and then bring a couple of those guys that are in that category and call it good. You have to have a full team, and you have to go do either level 20 or above, and you have to beat it, and you'll get 1 stone, okay? Nothing special. Then, this one is beating level 10 or above in under 2 minutes. You have to do it in 2 minutes. This is Nifun right here, so 2 minutes. Beat it in 2 minutes with any team, stage 10 or above, and doesn't matter what stage, just do it once, essentially, and you're good to go, okay? Remember, you're allowed to select what stage you can go to after you've beaten them, okay? So that's pretty easy to do right there. Let's see, this one is a complete level 20 or above, again, but this one is under 2 minutes and 50 seconds right there, so I think most people can probably do that. Again, I guess it all depends on the cards. If you're really new to this, then I suggest skipping it and coming back later. This one is beating the survival tournament. Clear. Wait, what is this? Clear. Oh, this is. Okay, I get it. So basically, this is take a Tournament of Power category character team of 5 or more. So this is the kanji for 5 bodies or more. Go to stage 12. Go to stage 12 on this, in the story mission, okay? And you need to beat it 5 times using a category using this category with 5 characters in it or more, okay? So you have 1 character that's not on that team from the category, but 5 of those guys on that team have to be in the category. Go to the survival tournament power arc, basically, tournament, and go to stage 12 and go to Z Hard, okay? I'm assuming that's the one that we got when Jiren originally came, not this newer one that's coming out. Again, just simply go through it, play a couple of them, you'll be good to go, okay? So that will get you those 2 stones right there. 1 stone here for completing stage, let's see, what is it? Stage 11 on Z Hard, using 4 bodies, okay? Using 4 characters from the category, and you'll be able to go into stage 11 on Z Hard, clear it 5 times, you get 1 stone. That's all you have to do, okay? Pretty standard stuff. So these ones, so these last couple ones right here, so this one right here that I just talked about was stage 12, and this stage 11 right here, this is the Tournament of Power one, that where you can go farm that Frieza and everything like that goes into the Angel Golden Frieza that you can use to farm into the Int one, okay? So this event's coming back as well. Lots of story events coming back, so keep an eye on those right there, okay? So granted, these are all ones that we've seen before. Clear the stage, clear stages 5 to 11 on normal, Z hard, cleared 5 times, 7 times, whatever it might be. Essentially, that's all you're really doing, okay? Stage 3, Z hard, clear it, you get 1 stone, you know, that all time stuff. Okay, we're almost done, guys. We are almost done with all of the missions. Ooh, I'm getting tired. All right, let's power through this one. Okay, so these GW stands for Golden Week, okay? So basically clear 10 Dokkan Fest events, okay? Dokkan events, essentially. I don't know why I keep calling Dokkan Fest events, but basically clear 10 Dokkan event stages 10 times. These ones do not reset. These are not going to be daily. Again, if you have not seen daily on it, the moment you finish these, they are done. I feel like I don't have to explain that, but at the same time, I feel like I kind of do. So these ones are not going to be around every single day or anything like that. This is simply do it once and you're good to go, okay? So anyway, clear a Dokkan event 10 times. Doesn't matter which one you do or however, you can change them up if you want to. Clear it 10 times, you get 3 stones. Nothing too special. Golden Week. This one's actually going to be pretty easier than you guys think. This is clear 50 story event missions, clear 50 story event stages, essentially, okay? So going into the Survival Tournament Power Arc, going into the Tournament of Power, going into Champa's story event mission, or anything of that nature, clear a total of 50 times, essentially, and you get 5 stones, okay? Pretty standard stuff. Doesn't matter what ones you do or order, anything like that. Again, this is 40. This is clear. Oh, this is just simply do all the Golden Week missions. So these are the 3 Golden Week missions right here that I simply just translated. Clear them all, and you get 10 stones, okay? And then if you use 2500 act, you'll get a Grand Kai to up the SA of somebody. If you use 2000 act or more, you'll get some orbs, which is pretty nice. 1500, you get one of these SR Grand Kais that I talked about earlier at the beginning of the video. 1000 get you 2 stones. If you Dokkan Awaken 2 people, doesn't matter who, it can be Rebirth or Dokkan Fest exclusive or anything like that. But basically, Dokkan Awaken 2 people right here. This is the kanji again for 2, and the body, so 2 people. Dokkan Awaken 2 people, and you'll get 3 of these medals. Do Dokkan event 5 times, doesn't matter which ones again, and you'll get another one of these little sleeping Grand Kais. Then, wait, did I just call him Grand Kai, Elder Kai? And I probably called this one Elder. Yeah, anyway, Elder Kai, you're going to get those. Golden Week clear Dokkan events 1 time, so just beat 1 Dokkan event, easy peasy, and you'll get some of these items right here. Go into the Extreme Z Awakening stage and beat it 10 times, essentially. So I don't know if there's going to be more than one that's back, but Broly is basically confirmed to be back, but we'll have to see. Because that kanji above here, when I was talking about these other ones up here, or where was it? It was after this. That's Champa. Where am I missing it? I'm going to miss it right. Here it is right here. So these ones right here, this is the name under Broly's and everything like that. So again, I don't know if there's going to be another one that comes back, but that's basically how it's going to work. Golden Week, again, defeat any Extreme Z Awakening stage 5 times, and that's all you have to do. Again, you could go to stage 1 if you wanted to, beat it 5 times, doesn't really matter. Cleared 5 times, clear it once, cleared, this is another Golden Week one, clear 30 story event, missions, essentially, 30 times, or stages, I shouldn't say missions, I should say stages, clear 30 times, doesn't matter where they're from, they can be a mix of everything, and you'll get those. 20 times, 10 times, 5 times, and yeah, you're basically good to go, okay? All right, we are at the end of all of these missions right here. Oh my gosh, my voice is going to be dead. Let's power through, though. We're almost done. Okay, these are the daily act ones. Daily acts, use 50 act each day, and you'll get one of these sleeping Elder Kais. Use it daily. Go to the Baba Shop and spend Baba Shop points just once. That's all you have to do, and you're going to get one of the Beerus Homeworld stages for training. Clear any 3 stages 3 times. Dokkan events, Extreme Z Awakening, story events, doesn't matter. Clear 3 stages, and you'll get one of these. Use over 20 act, and you'll get some items there. And then, finally, the LR Frieza campaign missions, just like the LR Android campaign, where it's not waiting until the end to give it to everybody. The moment you complete it, it'll be in the missions, and you can go ahead and get it. Basically, what it's going to be doing is, if you have them rainbowed, if you have them SA20, and you have them at LR state, okay? Having those 3 conditions will get you all of these. Now, which one gets you which, though? have your character at LR state and you get 30 stones right here, okay? So have him at the LR state. He can be level 1 for all I care, and you will get 30 stones, okay? Have him an SA 20, you get the Grant, you get the Elder Kais. Get him up to Rainbow, you get all of those STR orbs back, okay? Small, medium, and large. And finally, if you have completed all of that stuff, oh wait, hang on, this is, oh, I have him at, okay, sorry, this is at having him at 100% as well. You get a dupe LR Ginyu and Goku's body. All right, that's kind of interesting. Cool, I don't have any dupes for the guy, so yeah. So, anyway, guys, there is every single mission we are having for Golden Week, unless, of course, that Battlefield 2.0 stuff comes back at the beginning of May. But until then, there is every single mission for you guys. So, my voice is dead now. I have to go pick up my mom from the airport here in about 12 hours or so. So by the time most of you guys are watching this video, I'm going to be finishing up work and going to pick up my family. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always. Let's try to hit a like goal of 700. I'm feeling lucky with the 7, okay? 700 like goal for this video. I think it's kind of needed, so after killing my voice, because I have to go buy medicine probably. So anyway, guys, again, thanks for stopping by the video. Make sure you subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that notification bell as always so you see all my videos. Don't worry, even though my family's here, I still will be uploading videos every single day. And unfortunately, the only thing I can't do is stream my summons, but I will still do summon videos. So anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Again, until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.